we're a little late. We were yapping and didn't realize it was time.
I was like, it's 11:01, Natalie.
My bad. My bad. We were just chatting about our dogs and stuff. It's fine. Everything's fine. Say hi in the chat, everybody. There's a lot of you here, so that's exciting. Before I say hi to all the people, Taylor, who the heck are you?
Oh, buddy, who am I? Who am I? Welcome. Hello, everybody. My name is Taylor. I'm a booktube author tuber here. I love this community so much, and I am also an indie author. This is my first book, Venture Below. It is a YA fantasy, a lot of action, adventure, fugitive princess, pirates, rebellion, king assassination. Is there more to say? And the second book in the series, Venture Beyond, just came out a month ago, which is insane. So if you want to check this out,
it's already
they look
month?
beautiful together. Yeah, it's already been like a month.
That's wild.
So I am currently working on the third and final book on the series, Venture Alone, and I am 46,000 words in. So yeah, I only have 8 chapters left, and I'm gonna cry. I don't want to finish it, but I do at the same time, and I'm gonna cry. So
guys, she only has 8 chapters left, and if you know how fast she writes, that's insanity. She might finish it today. Like, that's insane. So exciting. Oh, all right. Well, hi, people. My name's Natalie. I write the books, I read books, I make videos on YouTube about those two things. And I am pursuing traditional publishing, so my path is going to be a little bit longer than Taylor's. So I don't have books to hold up yet, but one day I will. And I'm working on a YA fantasy that is kind of like Anastasia meets Scott Westerfeld's Imposters. And I had to re-outline the entire second half of the book again. So that is now we are on the third version of the second half.
That's okay.
But I did it with Taylor. It's fine. We went through it, and I think this is better, and it's all gonna be good, and nothing is wrong. So that's where we're at right now.
Like, you guys, I'm reading it chapter by chapter, and it's so good. It's so good. Nobody talk to me. I need it. I need it in my hands.
Let's say hi to everybody. Hi, Hannah Grace. She's editing and writing second draft. I love it. Hi, Leah. Hi, Ian. Working on book 4.
Amazing.
Leah's on her way home. Gonna do some sprints at the end of the live. Well, drive faster, but drive safely. I'm assuming you're driving. You might be walking. I don't know. On a bicycle?
Run!
On a horse? Run faster! Oh, everybody's here. Felicity forgot, but it's okay because she's here now. All right. Venture Alone. We do love the title. We're a big fan. When she and I were working on helping her plot her third book, at one point I was like, okay, now they all need to separate so they can venture alone.
They need to be alone. I was like, okay, let's do it.
The people are proud of you, Taylor. You write like a crazy person.
I love you guys.
But also, Hannah, yes, I know. The re-outline, part 3. But it's okay. I think this is the last time we're going to touch it. In draft 1, we'll finish.
Yeah. Revisions. That's revision Natalie's problem, not yours.
What up, Sky? Hi, party people. Taylor is here. Another Taylor in the house. McKenna's struggling to get her first draft started. Girl, I hear you. I hear you. And I feel you. And you can do this.
You can.
Leah said public transportation. You can write on public transportation, homie. Unless you're driving the bus. You're fine.
Oh.
Elizabeth says, wrapping up my draft, hopefully today, but this weekend for sure. That's so exciting. Congratulations. Everyone's like, I feel like now is the time when everyone is like finishing up their projects. Like Nano November, everyone kind of like was doing stuff, and you either finish it in November or you're finishing it right now, you know?
Yeah.
Manifesting that for myself. In fact, I am. Felicity gonna plot book 2. Everything's great, everything's fine, everything's awesome. All right, everybody, how this is gonna work, we're gonna do 2 40-minute sprints today because I need to lock in. And I really need to finish chapter 16. if you're following along at home, I used to be on chapter 23. Just grab the chapters, but it's okay. So now we're going back to chapter 16. It's good.
You got this.
Blood and gore and things happening. It's fine.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful.
Hey, question for you before we start. What was the last sentence you left off on?
Sorry, that's not. I shouldn't laugh like that. Let's be.
Everyone else too. What sentence did you leave off on? What is starting your writing today?
I'm just gonna read the last line because it's like, you know. Okay. She stood to her feet, looking between the two of us. What do you need me to do?
Yes, Queen. Can I ask who is saying it? Which one of our girlies are saying it?
Hell no. I mean, sorry, I don't mean to cuss. No. Absolutely not. I'm not. I will not be saying who said that. I will not.
Fine.
Nope.
Fine. Okay. I'm still rearranging 16 because that's where it like diverges into the new thing. So I don't necessarily know if I left off on something. Oh, I left off in the middle of a sentence. I sure did.
Amazing.
That half sentence is, I sit there, jaw hanging open, useless, as I try to find the words to explain. ...
Ah!
Oh, goodness.
Okay, I think I know the context and who. Okay, got it.
Does she?
I do know. Don't try to play like I don't. You know that I know that you know I know. Okay.
You really gonna bring a birthday cake to my birthday party on my birthday? If this is your first time streaming with us, welcome to the energy that is every single one of our streams. Sometimes people come to live streams and AuthorTube and they're like, yes, the vibes, everyone's so calm and collected.
This ain't the stream.
That ain't us. No. We are chaos incarnate.
It's very much like we're just on FaceTime, like hanging out with a bunch of other friends. Like that's all it really is.
You get it. You know. We're all just homies. It's fine.
It's my favorite thing. I love Wednesday streams so much.
Me too. And so does Rachel. What's up, girl? What you doing? How you good?
Hey, okay.
Rachel. Rachel's my favorite podcast.
That's so sweet. Hey,
Dami, our other chaos gremlin, is here in the chat. But Rachel says we're very friendly and comforting, so like, you know.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Love
Try my best to be.
Okay, Ashley gave us her last sentence that she left off on. It was my fault she was gone, and I had come back to atone for my sins.
Oh.
That's a good one. Wow. That's a good line.
Wow. Let's atone. Let's go.
Dami, I have never met anyone less chill.
Oh my gosh. Dami.
Oh. We've been yapping for 10 minutes.
Well, we got 10 more.
Yeah, you right. Okay.
You're right.
You're right. We make the rules. What are rules? It's fine. I had to tell myself. I was watching Ari's new video, which if y'all are not subscribed to Ari, you should definitely be subscribed. Yes. But we were kind of sitting there and like she's talking about how like there are no rules. Like she can make the rules. She can do whatever she wants. And I was like, yes, correct. Yeah. For everything. Yes.
Yeah. Everything. It's like when you realize you have free will and you're like, wow, wait a minute. I can just like
blink at the sky and you're like, I'm not a Sims. I can do whatever I want.
I can literally draw on my fridge if I want to. Who's gonna yell at me?
You know, I've never had that thought, but you could.
I'm just saying it's free will, man.
Now I want to draw on my fridge. My husband probably won't appreciate that.
Ashley is halfway through Beyond.
Yeah, she is.
Girl, I just got to apologize for how the ending is going to be for you. I apologize. Reputate! Yeah, you spawned. Let's go at 11:11. Everybody make a wish right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Done.
I did it. Anyway, good luck with the ending because it's a major cliffhanger. Like you thought Below's cliffhanger was bad.
I'm making
Beyond's
myself cry.
is beyond worse than
Oh
Below.
wow. It's like she meant to do that.
You're welcome. Also,
Ugh.
do you maybe want to answer some questions potentially?
Oh, for sure, bro.
You know,
Everyone. Yeah. Obviously.
it's coming so soon.
Yeah.
Like I'm really, really pushing for November. Just so you know, I have a date in mind, and I really, really am pushing for like the last week of November. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes right. I mean, I'm on track right now, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I know.
Correct.
I know.
Why am I crying? I don't know, because I was laughing too hard.
Yeah.
Or because it's really dry in New Mexico. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tough to say.
My
Sometimes you
eyes have
just
been
cry.
watering. It was so windy here yesterday. The dust was like absurd.
Correct.
It was so bad.
Yes.
Anyway, questions, huh?
Yeah. So I asked on my community tab if anyone had any questions for us. P.S. You can also drop questions in the chat right now if you have any. But
Yeah.
Ian asked us, do you guys ever name characters according to a trait or a role in the story? Do you do that?
I don't think I do that, but I try to find a name that has the essence of the person, like their personality, their character. Like a great example in my head is I have a king who is the ruler of this like snowy assassin, like just I mean he's also like buff and bald and like he's crazy. So it's like I need a name that like can
Not buff and bald.
Anyway, I needed a name that can be associated with like that energy, and so his name is Rourke, which to me is very like that embodies that.
Very buff and bald.
Like my name's King Rourke. Like you know what I mean? Like he's got this giant sword, and like you know, it makes sense. I'm really trying to censor myself. I'm so sorry. It's the energy of the day. I don't know.
Just like
it's a full moon, okay?
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
I can't tell. I can't see the moon. Rourke does sound like a beefy man.
A king and like of just like the people there are just assassins and they're brutal and they're mercenaries and like you pay to hire people from there to do the job. Like I envisioned it as like a snowy Mad Max was how I was trying to envision that kingdom. Onrix, which is in itself a very brutal type name, but yes, I try to embody my names. I don't think I'm on the nose like that though.
I love that. I feel like I'm kind of the same. I don't really go on the nose necessarily. If I was writing like a comedy or like even like a rom-com, I probably would because that would be fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Taylor, with your work in progress.
Close?
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about close?
Sure am. Anyway, Taylor might have done that with a project she's working on that she hasn't told anyone about.
I did. Her name. Aww. All right.
But I would say the only one that's like on the nose, kind of, is that the main character of my historical romance book, her name is Ivy. And like that's because she's like wild and free and that type of thing. And it's literally just because I wanted to name the book Wild Ivy. So yeah, there you go.
We love Ivy.
We do. We do. Snowy Mad Max got my attention.
That dude, I would love to do like an offshoot of just Onrix and like I can't spoil things. But somebody's time spent there, like their journey to Onrix and like their overarching, like that would be so much fun to write. Oh my gosh. Maybe a novella. Yes. Novella, huh? Let's do
a novella from each of the kingdoms. Plus a prequel.
Ooh. Somebody write that down. I'm not gonna
write that down.
All right.
Let's answer one more question. Yeah. And then we can do the thing. I like McKenna's here. How long are your chapters normally? I'm realizing I have no idea what I should be aiming for. Girlfriend, this is a hard question because there are no rules.
It's up to you 100% and like what you're aiming for. for my chapters, I know based off of how fast I want them to be readable, I aim between 1,000 to 2,000. If I hit like 1,800, that's usually my sign that I need to, like, that's where I'm done. Or I need to like think about, if I have more to go, then I'll break it into 2 chapters, just because I want my chapters to be punchy, like page turning, like you have no choice but to be like, well, one more chapter. They're so short. It's fine. And then
Right.
you've read like 100 pages and you're like, dang it. Like, how did that
Exactly.
happen?
Exactly. So
But I think
that's called actually like potato chip chapters. And
yeah,
that's a phrase in the writing community of like, if they're so short, you're like, oh, I can just do one more. I can just do one more.
100%.
And there's definitely a time and place for that. I
Mhm.
like that personally, but that doesn't apply, I would say, to all
To everything.
genres.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for
But
my romance
yeah,
ones, they're a lot longer
right. Yeah,
because
I would say like sorry y'all, I'm still sick. I would say that when you're doing a first draft, don't even think about it.
yep,
Just
100%.
do until you're
Mhm.
like, yes, this scene is concluded or this chapter is concluded,
Yep.
and move on. And then in revision, be like, okay, my chapters are hitting around 2,000 words. I will try to make all of them around 2,000 words or whatever.
Mhm.
It's also okay to have really short chapters towards the end of your book because
Yeah.
it's like as the climax speeds up,
Then you want
you'll want them to read faster. Yeah.
yeah, you want them just to start chomping down on them potato chips. Mhm. Well,
That's some ASMR.
hello.
Oh, who else is here? I'm sorry, I'm scrolled. I'm all the way at the top. Who's that? Oh my gosh. Y'all have
Chat is
so many.
popping off. I have
Okay,
to
I see that. Hold up. I'm way behind. Please
I need-
wait. Please wait. Okay, okay. Snowy Mad Max got my attention. Yep, I'm there. I'm there. Hi, Livy, sounds so pretty. Thank you. The title came to me before anything else. That's not usual for me. I have no idea what I'm going to name this fantasy book. Chapters vary from 1,500 to 7,000. Oopsies. Same girl. Consistency, who? Hi, Adrian.
Sorry, I'm like reading all the comments.
Draft 2. I said what I said. Agreed. Agreed. Because I'm a big fan of ending chapters on cliffhangers, but that is not draft 1's problem because I need to
Yeah.
just finish the scene in draft 1. You know, draft 2
Yeah.
we can make work.
Most of the time it comes to me like how to end it. Like that's like one of my favorite things to do. So I just love to do that. I love to just make it so dramatic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite.
All the things.
Mhm.
Met with new writing friends, told them about another story, not one I'm focusing on, but hopefully one of my next, and immediately hyped me up about how I need to think.
Oh,
Yes.
I love that.
I'm glad it was helpful, McKenna, because sometimes we just ramble.
We have 2 minutes.
Why 2 minutes?
Because 20-minute chat, 40-minute sprint. 20-minute chat, 40-minute sprint.
That's what you want? You want to do
No.
20-minute chat, 40-minute sprint?
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Are we sprinting? Yes, Adrian, we are, if I get my way.
I think it's just I'm like not mentally prepared for what's about to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I have 8 chapters left in my draft.
She's insane. I would like to address this with my 57 seconds left. Not having a prologue is common writing advice.
Mm-hmm.
2 things. 1, writing advice is made to be broken.
Mm-hmm.
Once you've learned the rules. The reason why people tell you no prologues is because it can slow down your story at the start.
Mm.
But if your prologue is something chompy that you can eat up, then I don't think it's a problem to have one.
Yeah.
2, it depends on your genre.
Mm-hmm.
Like fantasy novels, I would probably say half of them have a prologue, and that's not an issue. A lot of times people use a prologue to info dump like history from beforehand.
Yeah.
That's when you don't use a prologue. But if you're going to
Correct.
throw me into the story or make me love a character right away or make me be like, what the heck is happening? That's a good prologue.
Like for Venture Below, I didn't have a prologue or an epilogue. And for Venture Beyond, I had both. And my prologue for Venture Beyond was very, very short. And it was a scene from a different character's perspective. So you could know what ended up resolving with them and then you jump into a different story, because we completely pivot like to a different character, a different situation happening, but you as the reader are going to know, okay, this happened, we're good. So that's my take. This book will probably have a prologue and an epilogue, but that's not my problem right now. She will figure it out. That's not my problem.
You get it.
Nope.
You get it. One last 20-minute chat, 40-minute sprint, 24-hour live stream.
Someday.
I have to go to work tonight. I don't usually work at nights.
You have to work
but it's
tonight?
Valentine's week, and I have to go in at night.
Oh, yeah.
You kidding?
For a bakery, I
Are
can
you
imagine.
kidding?
I can imagine.
I usually leave work by noon, and I have to go in at 3 p.m. It's fine.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I am also sorry for my loss. Okay.
Let me get my headphones.
We're writing. She's not even ready, y'all. She didn't even prepare for this moment.
We all know I'm gonna be jamming. I have to get in the zone. I'm not in the zone at all.
Okay. Quiet coyotes, everyone. Why is your coyote facing down? A downward dog coyote?
Sorry.
Okay. Quiet coyotes, everyone. We will be sprinting for 40 minutes. We'll keep our cameras on, but I'm turning my sound off because I don't type as fast as everyone else. So if you wanted to hear my typing, it would be click, 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 click. Pause, 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 click, click, pause, pause, pause. So you don't want to hear that. Okay.
Mine wouldn't stop, but I like to sing along to my music, so I'm going to mute myself.
Please, no gang signs. I'm so sorry. Okay, everyone, we're doing it. I'm shutting up now. Okay,
Good luck.
go.
Bye. Blum.
Indeed.
Blum.
Is when.
Woo!
How'd it go? Oh God.
Oh God. Oh my God.
How'd it go?
I thought I wouldn't get that much done because of how much I was distracted. But I got 1,083. So
Yep. Sounds about right. Uh-huh. Correct.
Anyway, how did you do?
So mine is skewed a little bit because I had like chunks that I was like writing and then deleting and writing and then deleting like as I went. But slightly more than 773. So
Okay.
I feel good with that. I finished chapter 16, which was the goal.
Woo!
And I'm on chapter 17, and things are going terribly, but like good writing. But like terrible things are happening.
Bad for them, good for you.
Yeah, exactly. Bad for them, great for me.
Yeah.
Everyone let us know what you're doing, how that was for you. Let's see. Also, we had a fun, delightful time in the chat trying to name a camp, and my brain said Camp Rock, so it's fine. Let's see. Oh, Yasmin, hi.
Hey.
Thanks for the writing sprints. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit. Rachel also got distracted. It happens, homie. It happens. Scrivener says 682, but I think I doubled the portion, so I'm going with like 400.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fine. Negative 226 words. Gotta love editing. Hey, cutting words is a blessing sometimes. I don't know if you're an underwriter or an overwriter. Sometimes it's a blessing. McKenna finished her prologue. Okay,
Let's
girl.
Go.
Reputation is still figuring out the name of the base.
I gotta say, bestie, just put a bracket. Just put a bracket right now. Like that's like if I'm stuck on it, I just can't be bothered in the moment. I'm just like, you know what? Name something. Like I forgot the name of something on a ship. And I was like, I don't have the 5 seconds to like look up what that's called. So name of this thingy on a ship, I don't want to research right now.
Yes. I am notorious for that, as Taylor knows.
You do it. You do it a lot. You just like name here of kingdom.
I'm always like, I don't know what to name this kingdom, or I'll write myself notes where I'm like, I don't want to write this part right now, but I just need to move on. So anyway, this is gonna happen.
Or I'll just like, or I'll just put something random, like whatever the first word in my brain, and I'll just like change it in the future. Like I named the ship that they're on, and I hate the name, but I'm just using it right now because I can't think of anything better. So,
in fact, I think I used one in this. I did. I wrote, the crowd finds its way to the ballroom 100 feet. And then I wrote in parentheses, how many of these people are there? Natalie, get it together, jeez.
No, literally, I'm just like, I don't actually know where this person is, but somehow they need to be here. Okay, cool. I'm just like, you'll figure that out, okay?
And you know what? That's writing. That is the writing process.
Yeah.
This is why people don't or shouldn't publish first drafts, because you can do as many as you want. Just get it down and say, here's what I have, draft 1, and then make it pretty later.
Exactly.
I love it. Rachel got 482. Ian, what's up? 600. That's pretty good.
Alrighty.
Leah's home. That means she's going to write with us, right, Leah? That's how it works.
Oh, yeah.
Paula, 678. Figured out a scene that had me super stuck.
That's amazing.
Love it when that happens.
Yeah.
309 words. Had an idea that would cause maybe a lot of rewriting at the exciting incident, which is in like chapter 1. Homie, you do what you got to do.
Yep.
You do what you got to do.
Yep.
Taylor and I were talking about this 2 days ago. I don't remember. About how like she wanted to change something in her story, and she was like, well, do I go back and fix stuff now or just keep writing? And we both decided just need to keep writing.
Yeah, because I was even talking to Trevor about this, and I think this is what really turned off the critic in my brain was the trust I had in myself to see the problem now. Like present me is already seeing how I could make this sentence better, or how I could have a different word choice, or figure out the plot better. So I know for sure future me is going to see that problem and probably have an even better idea by that point. You know what I mean? So I just was so relieved by that. And I was like, you know what? I don't have to fret about it. Like, the idea is not gone. It may be different. It could be better. So.
And if you're afraid of the idea going somewhere, make a note.
Yeah, write it down.
Make a bracket and keep going, you know?
Exactly.
Gotta trust yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have any questions for us?
We still have questions.
We still have some questions from what people asked earlier, but like, if you got questions, I mean, like, ask us some questions. Let's see. This is a question I cannot answer. Ash Danny wrote, what have you found to be the most helpful when keeping track of all the elements in your novel? It's all up here, baby. And sometimes I write it down on paper, but it's not the person to ask. Taylor, I know, has tools.
I know. I'm trying to think, like, by elements, does that mean, like, what does that mean? Like plot stuff?
Character, things like that. I use Google Docs, but don't you use, like, you use Notion, and then you also use
Plotter? I have a Notion, and then I was using Plotter. Oh, I forgot I'm paying for that. Oops. I should probably utilize that. My bad. Anyway, or cancel that subscription. But Plotter was a really good tool to use, but like, when we outlined, we used Google Docs, and I just didn't take the time to, like, put it into Plotter. But I like their, like, character section that they have in that app. But honestly, I think because of how much I already know about these characters, I don't, like, need to reflect back on it, because I've been with them for 3 books now. So I'm like, I know what they look like. I know this person, and, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel like if I were to do that, I would honestly just put it in Scrivener, because Scrivener has really been my not a crutch, but my tool that I've been using a lot, like, for pretty much everything aside from Notion. Yeah, just those 2 things. That's kind of how I organize it. I don't really need to organize the characters anymore, or the settings. I have it all in my brain. And then Pinterest is huge.
Yeah,
like,
Pinterest,
scene ideas, kingdoms, what they look like. I mean, it's all there. So
yeah, agreed.
And it is a public Pinterest board. So if anybody wanted to go peep my Pinterest, you can go peep my Pinterest and get some vibes for Venture Alone if you wanted to.
Love it. Okay. We do have to respect the time-honored tradition of what was the last line that you wrote.
Mine
because the people will angry hiss at us.
Mine is 1,000,000,000% a spoiler. So I need to think.
Okay, give us the line before the line. Also, everyone, please drop yours in the chat, because I love reading y'all's last lines. And not the best line that you wrote in the past 40 minutes. The last line you ended on, even if it's crap. That's what I want to read.
Okay. This is the one right before what I just wrote. Okay. It was my own history, like misshaped puzzle pieces. They never fit together.
Okay. I love how Hannah says the last lines have been forgotten. No, don't worry, we're back. Okay, let's see. Ashley said, that might have earned me a lot more than a cuff of bruises on my arm in the shape of his fingers.
Oh, God. I know what you're reading, so I know where your head's at.
Before she began, she draped a single towel over Pooh, a makeshift funeral shroud. Oh, bother indeed. I have so many questions.
So many
questions. Concerned for Pooh's safety right now.
Pooh!
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
My last sentence, I want to be honest with you, it sounds pretty, but I don't think it makes sense. But for the sake of saying the last sentence, here we are. The timbre of his voice echoes throughout the room, making the silence between his sentences feel like stolen time.
Okay. I get the
I don't think it's giving intelligence, but you know what? It sounds
but it's got a vibe to it.
It does have a vibe to it, and you know what? That's draft 2 Natalie's problem.
This is first draft vibes, okay? Who cares?
Okay, let's see. Hannah's last line. And given your current attitude concerning your education and your future, we're concerned that you'd fallen down a similar path. Someone's getting a talking to. I don't know what came over me, but I picked up a pillow from the couch and my phone and threw them across the room.
Valid.
Listen, we've all been there.
Valid. Me yesterday.
That's so real. Thanks, Ashley. Anyone else? Last chance for last lines. Ian, you haven't dropped yours yet.
Last lines.
While we wait for that, there was another question up here. Wait for it. I'm scrolling. It's happening. It's happening. Scrolling. This is more a question for Taylor than it is for me, but I'll give my short answer and then she can give her long answer. Most of the time, I write in silence because it's too loud in my brain. Occasionally, if there is like a lot going on around me and I need to drown it out, I will use an app called brain.fm, which is like white noise, brown noise thing that is like it optimized scientifically to make you focus better. And listen, is that science real? You be the judge of that. It works for me. Try it, see if it works for you. But Taylor, tell us about what kind of music you listen to when you write.
Okay, listen. I have to listen to music at all times. But I have like a playlist that I specifically make for my books. So like I had one for Beyond and I made one for Alone as well. And this is a 2.5 hour long playlist. And it's full of music with lyrics. Like I listen to songs with lyrics in them. Sometimes I can write and sing along at the same time if I know the song good enough. But I like literally, I fine-tuned this playlist, the beginning half particularly, and made sure that each song will like blend into the next one so you can listen to it top to bottom. And there's like an ebb and flow with the vibe. So like it literally starts kind of slow and then we build way up and then we come back down real low. Like really low, like to depression. And honestly, I'm so proud of this playlist. I don't know how to link it to you guys, but I do have it on Spotify and on Apple Music. I have it linked in my Write a Book with Me where I did the title reveal for Venture Alone. So if you want to hunt that video down, I have that linked and my Pinterest board for Venture Alone. So you could like stalk it and get the vibes. But yeah, I listen to music with lyrics in it and not all the time, just the whole song fit, but usually every song has like a snippet that is the book or a scene 100%.
And what was your last song that you were listening to just now?
I Did Something Bad by
Taylor Swift. Yeah, sounds about right.
Over half of the playlist is Taylor Swift. Before that, I think was How Did It End? I listened to The Prophecy, listened to Out of the Woods first. Yeah. But like also I've just had it on shuffle lately because if the song isn't matching exactly what I'm writing, I'm skipping. Like I'm like, no, this isn't the headspace I need to be in. Like, and the chapter we're about to go to war. So I was like, I did something bad, kind of fits. It kind of fits. I was like, yes, I did something bad. Like I have to envision it like a music video in my head. I have
Your whole book is a music video. Every scene's a music video.
Yeah. I had one scene like play out in my head and it was the most heart-wrenching thing I've ever imagined. And I'm like, that's what made me send you the idea I had. Yeah. Like I envisioned that happening and I was like, okay, R.I.P. R.I.P. Love you. Sorry you have to die.
Y'all, she's out here killing more characters.
I'm killing so many people.
You thought like, that she couldn't kill anymore? You're wrong.
Like characters people love. I'm just like, well, shucks. Sorry. R.I.P. Anyway. Oh man.
Okay, let's read some more last sentences.
Yes.
Reputation said, to answer your question from before, I did to this place what it did to me for so many years, broke me and burned me for so many years. Name replied, shrugging. I watched as his eyes lit up, admiring the details and craftsmanship. This is beautiful. I don't know what to say. Craftsmanship. Mine is just a stream of consciousness having the idea. Do I do this now, or do I just keep going? This idea potentially implement later. Homie, same. I asked Ian to share his, and he said no. So I'm assuming
No.
his last sentence was just no. So anyway, I need a water bottle sticker tour at some point.
I have many.
I'm drinking out of a recycled pasta jar. So, anywho,
Grand Teton.
Grand Teton.
Where was this? Pocatello, Idaho, Yellowstone, Telluride, Colorado. I got this out of a little library. It is Native Indian Girls Book Club, like Native Indigenous girls. And then I have the Black Cat books, coffee and books, which is in the area I'm in. That's all I got so far.
I don't know why I'm being yelled at, but yes. What do you need?
I'm trying to think why they would have yelled at you.
Here we go, Ian. I do guided meditation and yoga invert. It's a daily live thing that happens throughout the day, but I haven't been plugged in a few days. Everyone probably abandoned me. Oh, doing yoga on your own. Murder mystery in space! Not the guided meditations and yoga.
Slay.
Oh, I love. Okay. Shall we answer another question?
Yeah.
We have 2 more minutes before we sprint again.
We have a little more. You started it early.
You're doing Edna mode again. What's
what?
That? Who's there?
What?
Tiana said, do you feel like your endings are much stronger than the beginnings of your stories? And what goes into your endings that make them special and makes the reader want to read another one of your books? I can answer for you, Taylor. Here's what Taylor does to make her ending so good. She ends on the biggest cliffhanger she can think of, and then makes it 10 times worse than she thought of at first. And it makes you go, well, even if you didn't like the book, which obviously you did, but even if you didn't, you need to know what happens next. So
that's all.
That's what Taylor does.
That's all I strive for. I do that in my head. I do that for chapters too. Like
yes,
my goal is cliffhanger, leave you guessing, like what the heck just happened. I would say I think my beginnings are actually stronger. Well, I wouldn't say stronger, but they're easier for me to write, is like the beginning. And then once I hit like the midpoint, I really have to like click on my brain cells to like focus. And then I found that the ending is usually the hardest and weakest point in the first draft. And then it becomes the strongest point as I revise and like, because we're building up to that moment. And this is the first book that I'm going to be writing that doesn't end on a cliffhanger. So I don't know what to do.
She says that right now, but we know.
I can't end this one. Can I? No, I can't do that. Maybe. I could leave it open-ended. No. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say my beginnings are definitely much stronger than my endings. And there's one very, very clear reason why. And it's just because I've written more beginnings than I've written endings, you know? So like I've practiced beginning books more than I've practiced ending books. So I think it's just a matter of learning to be good at ending books. Yeah, I'm working on it. But I would say the thing that makes strong endings is resolving enough, like, you know, answering questions, but then asking more. Even if it's like a standalone book or like the end of a series or something, just like you don't want them to end the book with every question answered.
Yeah.
You want the story to live on in their brain, whether that is like you write another book or they imagine what the happily ever after or otherwise is in their brains, I think.
I totally agree. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Taylor, how many books are in the Venture series?
There is only supposed to be 3, and then I guess potential for novellas and a prequel and stuff, but this is like the totality of this plot line, like this antagonist, this war, this issue. This is only 3 books long. yeah, that's what I have planned. But I have so much backstory and like characters that I individually would love to write the stories for. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're looking for a prequel in the coming years, just so you know.
Coming years for sure.
Yes. But also, Taylor is really good at other genres, you guys. So she's going to be out here writing some romance books sometime soon, and you're going to be feeling things.
Dude, romance is one of my favorite genres to write, like for sure. Like I love Project Close so much. It's so good.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Is she mad at your husband?
He's making rice, everybody.
Trevor, how dare you?
Hungry.
I'm hungry too, bro.
The dogs ate my taco shells.
Dude, yeah, the dogs did eat his taco shells, so we can't make
Oh
tacos.
no, not your taco shells. Renee, you right. You right. Hey Taylor, do you already know what's next after your current series?
I do have another young adult, well, I'm gonna say new adult fantasy series in mind because I am down for spice in that series specifically. But I do have the romance book plan. I have a couple like reimaginings, retellings now in mind. I have a really interesting like paranormal criminal minds vibe project conception.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of things that I'm like open to writing, and I think after the Venture series, I want to focus on Project Close, which is my romance, and then also be working on something that's just for fun. That's like I'm not putting on any pressure to actually publish it or anything, and I just want it to be that like for fun, which I think might be one of the retellings or that project I just talked about, the paranormal one, which I think I'm going to call Project Agency. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I'm thinking one of those will be for fun. But yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't think about that yet because you have to finish this book.
I know. Which I just hit 47,000 words. So.
You're crazy. How many more chapters do you have?
I now have 7 because I just finished that one.
Guys, she has 7 more chapters left in this series. And not only is she about to sprint for 40 more minutes with us, she is also sprinting tonight with Brielle. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. Brielle, so, like, Becca, Anna, and me. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
You're finishing this book by the end of the week.
A question?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, Ashley. I know you said, but I can't remember. Are you going to trad or indie for your WIP? I am pursuing traditional publishing. I have absolutely nothing against indie publishing. I love it for most people. I just know it's not for me. Mm-hmm. I would rather have someone else do a lot of work for me and give me lots of money.
Because it's a lot.
Or at least a medium amount of money.
Yeah, there's so much that goes into it for sure. Which I love that for you. Because then I can ask you a billion questions when I need to traditionally publish.
Yeah. I think it's an individual decision of what people want to do. And you can also do both because more and more these days, I would say a good chunk of authors are being hybrid.
Yeah.
So
I'm definitely going to try to traditionally do my romance. Like I think aside from the fantasy stuff, I think that'll always be indie. And then all my other projects, I'm going to aim for traditional.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hannah asked, do you know when you'll start querying? Listen, Queen. I thought I was going to start querying in 2020, and then I didn't.
I'm sorry, that's not funny.
And then I thought I was going to query in 2022, and then I didn't.
I thought you were going to say 2024.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We've been on this track for a long time.
That's amazing, though. Like, when you have so much invested with a project, you know, it just...
Oh, yeah. So my fantasy that I'm working on right now is still in draft 1. So it is not close to a querying stage. Mm-hmm. I have a romance book that is on draft 3. And I just this past week went through my notes again after I haven't touched it since October, and figured out where to go from here and how I'm going to fix it. So after I finish this in the next approximately 50 days, I think, I'm going to flip back to the romance project, do draft 3, which will hopefully not take as long as all the other drafts. And then I'll come back to this fantasy book. So I'm probably still about maybe a year away from querying, which is very sad, but here we are.
Yeah.
Or maybe I can just go feral and write a lot. And
you know how I feel about that. You know how I feel about that. Let's go. Let's go, Natalie.
Yes. See, Hannah, my background is I have some marketing experience. But in my brain, and again, I am not saying anything about indie publishing. This is a personal decision. In my brain, I am going to do just as much marketing as I would indie published or trad pubbed. But with trad pub, other people are also marketing me.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I am thinking.
Yeah. Marketing
also
is
a year is nothing in the publishing world. Correct.
True. Yeah.
Shall we?
Do we have one more question?
Taylor Ann.
Well, I'm looking at this chapter. This one's going to be short. And then the next chapter, I don't think
what's your favorite part about the writing process?
Girl.
Having ideas.
Yeah.
Because ideas are so fun and there's no commitment and you don't have to do anything.
100%. I love brainstorming, like that whole beginning process when like all the ideas are like forming and like this blob is starting to take shape. Like that's the best feeling in the world. Like I love
it's like
that.
Falling in love, you know?
It is. It really is.
And it's like, this is so exciting. I don't see any red flags yet.
And you're like meeting the characters too. Like, you know what I mean? Like for the first time, sometimes it feels like, and even with outlining, like the times that me and you have done it and stuff, it's just been so fun to like see it all having its place and like taking shape. What is happening in the chat?
Oh, we're choosing McKenna's tea.
Ooh, what do we got? Earl Grey, coffee cake, or chai? I'm gonna say chai. Just to give you a little boost, give you some more energy. And I love chai. Is it spicy chai? Is it spicy chai? Because then it's.
What's your go-to Starbucks order?
My go-to, probably a shaken espresso with oat milk.
Gross.
No, not gross. Delicious.
I don't like coffee.
Oh, that makes sense.
I know. Weird.
What did you get? Did you get a chai in your picture? Yeah. I like a dirty chai.
My favorite.
You guys want to know Trevor's drink that he gets? Come
Oh gosh. Is it just a straight up Red Bull or something?
No. You got to get the double chocolate chip frappuccino. Because there's no coffee in it. And it's just like a milk
ice cream.
It's wonderful.
He like with his whole chest is like, I'm going to have a grande double chocolatey chip frappuccino. And they're like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm like,
yes, you adult man. I love it. Yeah, my favorite thing is like I pretty much only go to Starbucks in the fall because I really, really like the chai, pumpkin spice, cold foam, soft top, whatever you want to call it thing. And I'm sad the rest of the year when they don't have it. So sometimes when I go, I just get chai like with vanilla or chai with like something else on top. I don't know.
It's so expensive, this drink, and I haven't had it in years because of that, but I get a iced dirty chai with the sugar cookie cold foam on top. And it is
I have heard that's delicious.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. But because you're adding the cold foam and the espresso shots, it's like astronomical. Yeah, he really did say it with shame.
It's like I'm not really, this is a wild thing to say, but it's true. I'm not really a sugar person. So if I get the smallest Starbucks drink, I usually can't finish it because it's too much sugar for me.
Yeah. The chai is really, really sweet. That's why I like the espresso, because it like cuts that bite and it gives you energy. So
I don't need more energy. I have
all of it.
The power of God and anime on my side.
The power of God.
I think that's like the third Vine I've quoted today. I don't know what's going on with me. I am the
Oh,
model
God.
bakery employee. I do, my day job is at a bakery. I don't eat a single thing there. So
Wow.
anyway,
It's time.
it's
I know.
time. It is time, I fear.
I
I fear it must be time.
I know.
Okay.
Good luck, everyone.
Everybody. Okay, listen. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Listen. Lean in, everyone. I'm looking right at the camera. You're gonna write because you need to. Okay?
You
You
must.
need to write your book.
You
It's
have no
important.
choice but to
You
write.
have no choice. You have to write. You have to write your book. Okay. All right. Now that that's over.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, chef. Here we go.
Yes. Yes.
I will now be muting myself. Okay. I fear I'm going to make myself cry.
Dude, I'm right there with you. This is horrible. This is horrible.
Yeah.
I'm like in the
Yeah.
zone. Like after this, I need to finish this chapter because I'm in it. Like I'm in the thick of it.
I think I need to sit and stare at a wall and re-contemplate my life.
Oh my gosh, you need to send me quotes.
Oh, man.
I'm
Woo.
doing math because I don't know how much I wrote. Okay, I wrote 1,243.
Jeez, you're insane.
I'm at
Actually, I wrote a lot
48,000.
too.
I'm at 48,000.
You're crazy. Okay, I wrote 748, which means I'm at a total of 1,341 for the day. Which, granted, I've actually written more than that because, again, at the beginning, there was some stuff that I was deleting and adding. So I'm
hit
pretty proud of us.
2,300.
You're insane.
Woo! Oh my god, I'm
My
loving
goodness.
this. I'm loving this. I have to finish the scene. Oh my god.
How did everyone do?
Last sentences?
Sure, yes. Last sentences. How many words did you write? Let us know. Let us know all the things. Taylor, what's your last sentence?
This is so depressing.
Mine is also depressing.
To think that all he wanted was to love her and to have the woman he did all of this for back again. It's very depressing. I can't spoil too much. Anyway.
Mine is, I wander through the palace aimlessly, fingers trailing along walls like I'm caressing a lover. Which doesn't sound sad, but in context, it's pretty sad.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Wow, I'm feeling feels.
Yeah.
Okay, how did everyone do? Leah managed to outline her prologue and chapter 1. Okay, queen. Super distracted, but was still able to get about 300. Leah also had dinner. So congrats. I need to have lunch soon. It's 1:15. I'm quite hungry.
So hungry.
Ian got another 600-ish words. Rachel got 531. Taylor, everyone is sad. Hannah got -11, but it's okay because she's editing. And sometimes you got to cut some words.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do all of these before I do last line. Yanni got 495, reached 31,000 in the whole book. That's fantastic.
Okay.
Reputation said no last sentence.
Okay.
This time I was busy listening to Taylor Swift.
Okay. Love of My Life just came on as like the timer went off and I was like, stop! So I'm definitely going to listen to that while I finish this scene and cry. So I'm very excited.
Love that for you. Just got some reports done at work. And now let's do some last sentences. Okay. Ashley said, it was the promise of oblivion that was to come for him winning another round that made me certain of my course. He wouldn't care to find me again tonight, and for that I was grateful.
Wow.
Thank you, Mrs. Liar, he said. If you could please send us that information at your earliest convenience, we'll leave you to grieve in peace.
Oh.
Is her name Mrs. Liar because she's a liar? Because Ian, you're the one who asked the questions about names. Let me know. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do. I can't defend them. I'm lost. I'm sure you've forgotten me. I hope you haven't.
Oh. Wow. I got chills.
I take a deep breath and tear the letter open and smile. As I kept reading, my smile continued to slowly be wiped off my face and turned into a frown. Woo. Yeah.
You have an idea? Share with the class. Share with the class.
Ari says, or does she play a liar?
The real questions.
It's a trick. Not really. Maybe. We'll see. Rachel's last line. Thank you for the flowers. They're lovely. Oh, you're all writing such nice, wholesome scenes, and Taylor and I are over here hurting our own feelings.
I'm not going to be okay. Oh my God. And now it's dawning on me that tonight when I'm on Brielle's like stream, I'm going to be writing this death. 2 deaths. Oh my God. They're back to back. What am I going to do?
They are.
I'm just gonna be crying that whole stream.
Yeah, you sure are.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'll be at work, but I'll be watching.
I'm all right. It's gonna be fine.
Okay, Taylor, before we go, what is a sentence you wrote today that you're really proud of?
Okay. Let me find it.
Do you have it in mind already?
I think so. I was like writing it. I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh god. Yeah, that's horrific.
Let's see. I'm trying to find one of my own.
Sorry.
Ooh, mine is short, but it's the top of chapter 17. And it says, the celebration starts before the blood has dried. I like that one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, mine. Mine is a little spicy. Okay. So we're gonna have to say it in like our quiet voices, all right?
Okay. Everyone lean in.
Everybody,
this is a quiet moment.
Shh. Okay.
I'm listening.
So mine is. Sorry, I'm gonna have a hard time saying this without like cringing. Okay. She tilted her head and pressed her lips to mine. Everything around us melted like wax, blurring my periphery. My hands were in her hair, gliding down her spine, on her jaw, anywhere and everywhere I could touch.
Okay. Okay.
And the fact that this is like low-key a goodbye makes it so much worse.
That's so much worse.
Oh my god.
Everyone's living for it.
I love this man. Oh my god, I love this man. I love him so much. Dude, I can't. Or the one I sent you. What did I send you? Oh, I don't think I can share that.
You definitely can't share that.
Oh, no. That was good. Okay, this is the same man, mind you. As she looked at me, I knew she'd be all right. She had to be, because if she wasn't, nothing would stop me from burning this whole kingdom to the ground. I'm on my knees. I'm begging you.
Reputation says that you guys do a stream where you just do Taylor Swift things.
I'm down.
All right. You're just, people are living for book 3.
That's what I want from a man too. Burn the world down for me. Is it too much to ask? Like,
no,
really?
I don't think so.
That's bare minimum.
It's a bare minimum, obviously. Okay, Taylor, what do you have to plug before we say goodbye to our wonderful friends?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Obviously, if you want to check out the Venture series, it's on Amazon and Kindle Unlimited, so you can binge them.
Very loud noise, sorry.
Oh no, you're good. And then I also have a video coming out Saturday that is a writing vlog. It's my 12-hour writing vlog where I wrote 15,000 words in 12 hours. So make sure you go subscribe and turn on post notifications so you can see when that video goes live. And then I'm going to be live.
I can't with this woman.
I'm going to be live with Brielle tonight on her channel. So that's going to be super fun. Yep.
Cool. What do I have to plug? Nothing. Sometimes I make videos. I didn't make one last week because things.
Yeah, and we're going live Thursday tomorrow.
We're going live on Thursday tomorrow, obviously. I knew that. I remembered that.
I was like,
it'll be me and Taylor and Kayla Kemper and Sarah Jane.
Is it Kayla? I think Cody's with Kayla.
Ah. It'll be fun people and you'll love it.
Yes, it's going to be so much fun. I haven't streamed with them, so I'm very excited. I don't remember.
Oh, it's so exciting. And then what else can I tell you? I'm thinking about doing editing services. Let me know if that's something y'all are interested in.
Please, and, you guys, she's so insightful and so good at what she does. I recommend. I recommend. Not that you've really edited anything for me, but your insight is phenomenal. So
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, everybody. We will see you. Well, Taylor will see you tonight on Brielle's channel. I will see you tomorrow on my
I'm
channel.
crying. I'll just be a puddle of tears.
Everything will be great. We love you all. We're still babbling. We should shut up. Throwing gang signs again, I see. Quiet coyotes. Love you all. See you later.
Bye,
Shoot,
Joy.
Okay.
I just saw you were in the chat. Bye, everybody else. I love you guys.